What's up, it's me, and in today's video I'm gonna be reviewing the GUPTech Taxi Cab, which is basically a cab sim. The guy told me to put a metal zone before that. So now all the settings on the metal zone and the taxi cab are at noon. Sounds like ass. So let's mess around with the settings. Let's with the taxi cab. Just gonna configure some settings with the metal zone. Alright, so I scooped the mids, obviously. Let's mess around with the settings of the taxi cab. And if it sounds bad, it's not because of the taxi cab. It's the metal zone because it doesn't sound very good. This is basically my first time playing with this pedal. So let's mess around with the settings. Let me just adjust some top. I don't know what this is. So. Alright, so I decided to put all the settings at max except for the mids. Alright, so since the metal zone sounds really bad, we're gonna use the DI and try to make a clean tone. Mess around with the settings to see what it actually does. And so size and resonance are at max, punch is at max, gain is at 0, mids is at almost noon, and top is at max too. So let's see how that sounds. Yeah, so it's just a cab sim, and it sounds pretty good actually. This, adds it's plain DI into my audio box 22 VSL interface. Nothing fancy, just plain DI. This doesn't sound that good, but when you click on the pedal, I could work with this actually, if like this. Sort of like more warm, and like the frequencies that you would not want aren't there, if you know what I mean. So yeah. And so if you didn't like the tones at first with the distortion, it's because of the metal zone. Yeah, but the metal zone is basically just like a preamp with a cab and all that stuff. That sounds really bad. But like, if you think plain DI and you put it on, it sounds pretty good actually. If you were to take EQ first, or maybe in the software that you're using, just put EQ first, then add a distortion pedal, and this would sound awesome. Now, he told me to try it on with a bass with no metal zone on, so let's get a bass. Alright, so you got a standard bass, Music Man Stingray bass. And I'm gonna use my fingers because I don't want to get killed by my bassist.
What if I told you that I used a pick with a bass?
You shall die for using that tool.
So, yeah, this is how it sounds without the pedal. Let's put the taxi cab on. Sounds thin. I'm just gonna remove some at the top. Yeah, it sounds really, really good. These are my settings. Top, a bit more than noon. Size, max. Resonance, max. Gain, just a teeny tiny bit more than noon. Punch, max. Mids, just tiny, just less than noon. Just gonna use a pick. Just gonna piss off my bassist friend, but in case you wanna know what it sounds like with a pick, because different. It's actually too much bass, so this mids and max. And that is actually a great metal tone if you're playing like thrash metal. That growls and this. Remove some gain. If you put EQ on this, just tweak some settings. Maybe a bass bone, a great pedal by the way. On this would sound so. So I'm curious. Just try it on metal. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and